Will we be without Saquon Barkley and Ken Walker today? We'll talk about it right now on Fantasy Football Today in 5. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Week 14. Let's get you in the playoffs, and here we go, setting some lineups. Heath, our first injury update is on Saquon Barkley. He's got an early game, 1 o'clock game against the Eagles. He's apparently 50-50. If he does not play, Brightwell or Breida, and if he does play, do you still have confidence to start Saquon Barkley?
I am not going to be able to sit him. If he's out there, I'm going to assume that he's okay. He's going to be a top 12 running back for me. If somehow you had 3 top 12 running backs, then maybe you get away from him. But other than that, you start Saquon Barkley. I would lean slightly Brightwell over Breida, but I have very little to no confidence in which direction that would go. They would both be in the Travis Homer, Tony Jones discussion as like not cracking the top 24 running backs for sure. Really hope that they're not in the top 30 running backs. I don't think either one would be very good, and you're just begging for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think the only thing I can say with confidence is that Breida would play on third down. I don't know how the running downs would be split. Probably more Brightwell, but I don't know. If Barkley doesn't play, it might be a lot of third down, a lot of passing for the Giants. Either way, anyway. And then you talked about the Seahawks here with Ken Walker and DJ Dallas likely out. I have a late game. You can't start Ken Walker. So who would be your favorite running back from the Seattle and Giants backfields if Barkley and Walker and Dallas are all out?
None of them is the answer, but probably Travis Homer. He's the guy who I feel more confident what his role is going to be. But the problem with that is I feel pretty confident his role is not going to be more than maybe 10 carries. It's just he's going to be a passing downs back. He has had a game in his career with double-digit carries. That was week 17 back in 2019. He also had 14 fantasy points in that game.
Yeah. All right, so would you start J.K. Dobbins over all of those guys?
No, I don't have any confidence in J.K. Dobbins' role at all today. He's behind Travis Homer. Like, we're talking about guys that, again, I'm trying to keep out of my top 30 at running back, and Dobbins definitely fits that. I don't know if he's 100% healthy, if they're going to give him a 30% snap share, a 50% snap share, a 60, like no idea. Dobbins is a complete throw a dart flex this week.
Good luck to you all out there today at running back. What about the 49ers the Bucks running backs at the 49ers, 4:25 p.m. Eastern? Leonard Fournette is questionable.
Yeah, Rachaad White is a mid-range number 2 running back. I think we got him at RB 18 right now, so probably starting Rachaad White. If Fournette is active, then he is one spot ahead of Travis Homer at RB 29, helping me to keep all those gross names out of my top 30. But not someone that I feel a great deal of confidence in, and you really can go a long ways down the list of guys that you should start in the early games over him, assuming we don't have an update, because he's going to play, at best, he's going to play half of the snaps against maybe the most difficult matchup for any position, just because the 49ers are awesome, so I'd stay away.
Right, that's Fournette. White is a no doubt about it start. Fournette is who Heath was saying. Try to stay away. Yeah.
White is almost a no doubt about it.
Okay,
I would still start Zonovan Knight, Isaiah Pacheco, and Latavius Murray over Rachaad White.
Okay. DK Metcalf, Trevor Lawrence are going to play. You can start them. You don't have to start Lawrence, but he's going to play. Amari Cooper is expected to play. With Nico Collins and Brandon Cooks out, raise your hand if you're starting Chris Moore this week.
I am not starting Chris Moore this week. He is knocking on the door of my top 48 at wide receiver.
Okay, Jacoby Myers is out. How about is there any Devontae Parker or Nelson Aguilar interest? Remember, we got 6 teams on bye, so I'm just trying to help everybody out here. Any interest in a Patriots player?
The names that we've talked about today. No, I don't have any. I think Devontae Parker has top 20 upside every week. There was once earlier in the year when Jacoby Myers was out and Parker saw like 9 or 10 targets, like completely dominated. But I don't have any confidence that's going to happen. I actually prefer Greg Dortch over all of the Patriots wide receivers.
Okay, let's read a few questions from the chat. We have a Dortch question. Dortch or MVS, half PPR?
I'd go with Dortch.
Mike Williams or Marquise Brown?
I would go with Marquise Brown.
Jerry Jeudy or George Pickens?
I love Jerry Jeudy this week.
Do you think Sauce Gardner will be on Diggs? Sauce Gardner stays on his side of the field. Reed stays on his side of the field. Diggs will torch both of them. That's my prediction. James Conner, Barkley, Swift. Sit one.
I'd probably
Barkley.
sit Barkley. Yeah.
Boy, I hate saying that, but I'm nervous. James Cook, Zonovan Knight, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Who are you sitting? Sit
Donovan
one.
Peoples-Jones.
Last one. That's not the one. All right, we'll do that one. P. Ryan or Homer?
I would rather start P. Ryan.
Jamal Williams or Mike Evans? Non-PPR.
Yuck. Williams.
Okay. Thanks, everybody, for watching and listening. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you tonight. Well, actually, we'll talk to you at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Get your questions answered. YouTube.com/fantasyfootball today. And then we'll talk to you tonight after the games end or before Sunday Night Football. For Heath, I'm Adam. See ya. Good luck.